Right, okay. Good afternoon, viewers. It is a cloudy, rainy day in Scotland today, hence I'm not in the summer house with my shades on. But first and foremost, I'm going to firstly apologise for anybody who watched my last video about the removal of Tony Morris as a governing body member and genuinely thought that I had the inside scoop on something which would be the biggest upheaval in the organisation since the removal of Raymond Franz, which I do remember. Quite clearly, me sitting in my summer house with my shades on and my gardening top did certainly not have the inside scoop of the comings and goings of governing body members. We all know, if that is going to be the case, that news is going to be broken by one person only, and that is by Lloyd Evans on the John Cedars channel. Lloyd obviously has contact with Inside Warwick, and probably Lloyd will get to find out that Morris has been given the chop even before Morris does. So that's where you get all that information from. All the leaks are coming out of the organisation straight to Lloyd Evans and John Cedars channel. So it wasn't going to come via me at all. That wasn't the point of the video. The point of the video, if anybody cared to watch it all instead of just, not even bother to watch the video and say, oh, it's clickbait only, or this is, I'm lying. The point of the video was, as I explained, is that despite over 100,000 views of Lloyd's video of Tony Morris in the liquor store and how that just circulated around the world in the ex-Jehovah's Witness community, and also by anybody who isn't a witness is intrigued about Jehovah's Witnesses, or somebody who's related to Jehovah's Witnesses and wants to find out all about the organisation to try and awaken their relative, or somebody maybe is thinking of become a witness and wants to learn a little bit more, that unfortunately, your average punter, your average Jehovah's Witness, the person who goes regularly to the meetings, who goes on the ministry, is completely oblivious to what's actually happening inside their own organisation. And that was the point of the video. The point was that I demonstrated that I had gone up to people who are carters, showed them the picture of Tony Morris with his little cheeky cap on, and asked them who that was. Now, in most cases, the penny dropped to Tony Morris, but at no point at all did anybody say, oh, I know what this is. This is taken from the video which I've seen, which we've all seen. Nobody said that. And then when I broke the bombshell to the Annan elders the other week, their immediate response was, he should be removed. In fact, he may have already been removed as a governing body member. So that's why I went with the title, which did have a question mark after it. For those who say I was just stating something which wasn't true, it had a question mark on it. Because even as I said in the video, there's probably no chance of Tony Morris getting removed as a governing body member because of that one incident. But the point of the video was to just demonstrate that despite all the videos that Lloyd puts up, all the videos that lots of other people do put up, which are watched in their thousands, literally in the thousands, mine in the hundreds, that your average Jehovah's Witness will never see them. And the reason why they won't see them goes all the way back to Raymond Franz. Because when he got removed in the 70s, and I can't remember the thing it was, it's called the Kingdom Ministry. I don't know if it still exists anymore. It was that thing that used to come out once a month, the Kingdom Ministry. And it was in the back of that it says Brother Franz has been removed. Now at the time Freddie Franz was the president of the society, so straight away it was like, oh God, the society's president has been removed. No, it wasn't. It was actually his nephew Raymond Franz. And then shortly after that time there's a whole host of talks given on magazine articles and whatnot relating to this word that nobody ever heard of before, called apostasy. So it's quite clear, that they do that cunning way within the witnesses do, they'll disfellowship somebody or publicly reproof them. And everyone goes, oh, I wonder what that was for then. Oh, I wonder. No need to wait long, because in 2 weeks later, just all of a sudden you have a special needs item which deals with a local issue relating to, oh, I don't know, whatever the person just got publicly reproved for or disfellowship for, you know, like homosexuality or masturbation or fornication or a whole host of things, you know. So, that's why they got a public reproof. Masturbation again. So the same thing with France. Shortly after he got removed, there were a whole host of articles about this thing called apostasy, which I've never heard of before. Most people hadn't. And then all of a sudden, this word apostasy or apostate is, when it comes to Jehovah's Witnesses, it is the most feared word in the world. Because somebody becomes an apostate, literally has gone over to the dark side. Absolutely. They are now an agent of the devil. In fact, they're sort of a manifest of a material demon. That's what they now are. Because now they're speaking against the organisation. And as they believe the organisation is a theocratic organisation, it's God's organisation on the earth. So in other words, just direct opposition to God. So that's why when it comes to Jehovah's Witnesses, if you have an apostate leanings or you've admitted that you're beginning to doubt and have watched some material online, you may as well just go up to the elders and just say, well, disfellowship me now, because there isn't any coming back from once you go down that road. You know, if you get caught having a cheeky fag, or you're drunk and you get spotted sort of standing out a pub one day, or you know, or sending somebody a drunken text once, or you know, or even shagging somebody, there is a way back. You can say, look, I was weak, it happened, it'll never happen again, you know. I went to the betting shop, I don't know why I did, lost 100 quid, it'll never happen again. But if you then go down the road, and there's always, you probably will come back from that, but you'll get your special needs item 2 weeks later, you get your public reproof. And then your little item 2 weeks later. But if you say to the brothers, by the way, I've got my doubts whether God's using this organisation, and I've done a little bit of research here, straight away, you may as well just pack your bags. You may as well just say, let's goodbye. What, not shaking hand? Oh, okay, see you later. You may as well just walk out. You are spiritually dead at that person. There's no coming back from that. And that's because of apostates, and it's the reason why I'm not welcome at her mum's house anymore, because my videos to her are deemed as apostate material. Bizarrely, who'd have thought? So that's the way it is. So in other words, that was the point of the video. It was to show that unfortunately all these channels that we've got, all the videos that are uploaded, that unfortunately even something that we think is groundbreaking, big news, it'll rock the very foundation of the Jehovah's Witnesses' faith and belief, that it won't do. Otherwise it would have already happened in their droves when all of a sudden these news of the Australian High Commission report of the settlement cases is getting leaked, of the award of millions in America for court costs, all the cases which are still going on, that already now people will be leaving their droves, but they're not, because they're unaware these things are actually happening, because they can't view, you know, like Lloyd's channel, for instance, because he is viewed as an apostate, he's been disfellowshipped as an apostate, and they will not watch it. So I was just trying to make the point that unfortunately, if your average Jehovah's Witness is trying to keep to the faith, keep working, keep going to the meetings and going on the ministry and doing what they're told, they are completely shielded from the reality of what's going on in their own organisation. And that when you hit them with a bit of reality, it's an absolute shocker to them, which is what I intend to do more and more. There obviously are Jehovah's Witnesses who do watch these videos. They shouldn't be watching apostate material, they shouldn't be watching my videos, but by some of the comments that I have received, it's quite clear that I think there are some who do watch them. But I think what they do is they try to defend the faith, and that they hope that somehow by putting a comment on that they can make the guys loading up the video rethink and see the error of his ways to come back. So it's bizarre that somebody can watch a really logical video which really blows apart their faith, that even after watching it they can still say but, and then try to show you your error your ways. It's really odd, but it just shows there are Jehovah's Witnesses out there, but when your mind is as closed as theirs, you're not going to get anywhere with them. And I've sometimes engaged in long bitter debates with these people, and eventually I just give up, because you're banging your head against a really stupid thick wall. And you get those few, but they're very few and far between. Your average punter out there has no idea what's going on in their own organisation, and that was the point of the video, and that's it really. So I'm really sorry if people were disappointed and disillusioned by my video, by really thinking that somehow I had the inside scoop. I really didn't, and it wasn't for clickbait, that title. It was. I don't need. I do these videos for myself mostly as some sort of self-therapy. It's like people pray. If they pass on these things to this invisible guy and you feel a lot better, well, I put it out there into the realms of hyperspace, and I feel a bit better because I then confirm to myself that I have made the right decision to leave, and then other people make comments, and who it makes them feel better as well, because they think, this guy's thinking the same as me, and we've done the right thing. The videos I put up, I don't get paid for. I don't spend a lot of time doing them. Can you guess? There's no adverts on them, there's no paid content on them. It doesn't matter if one gets watched 10 times, 10,000 times, or 1,000,000 times, I still don't receive a penny in revenue. So I do them for free, and it's that's about it. I do them, and if other people enjoy watching them or want to subscribe to the channel, that's all well and good, but that's it. It wasn't clickbait. I wasn't trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. I'm just, I just tried to make a point, and if people picked up the wrong point, I can only apologise for them, but that wasn't the intention of the video. Anyway, I already have my new video title ready for my next video that I'm going to do, which will be uploaded probably tomorrow. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the new subscribers I've got. The subscriber, it has gone up about maybe 100 just because of that video. So there you go. Anyway, it shows some people enjoyed it. Bye bye.